Welcome to the Car Chronicles, baby, with Totally Sassy TV. Hello, everyone. How are you doing on this Thursday afternoon? Child, I'm doing good. I'm in a car, so you know what that means. It's another segment of the Car Chronicles, baby. Anyway, I was just out and about, and there are some things that I need to talk about that has been transpiring. So, y'all, I wanted to last night do a video, but it was so much going on when I got off of work. So I have to explain to my viewers because I love you guys. So this is what happened. I get home, my hubby called, well, he texted me first, and he said, well, something's going on with the cable. And the cable company texted me and let me know that it will be a couple of hours before it gets on. Cool. I said, good. I can probably work on my videos and get caught up to date on what's going on YouTube. So then me and my daughter, and my youngest daughter, she came home and with her little boyfriend. He is so sweet. He is, I love him already. But I say you on the trial part. It's like a new job with me, honey, because you messed up. Don't mess with my babies. But anyway, so and all of a sudden, this car come up and just frantic. So let me explain this. Okay, so beside me there's a elderly lady. She's about 80 or so. Her husband died of COVID, and I always look out for her. Okay. She has some dementia going on. So what I do is when I see her walking up the street, because she likes to take daily walks, and her daughter and son don't like her to do that because they think she might get lost. So when I see them, I always keep my windows open, and when I see her walking, I will go walk with her to make sure she doesn't get lost, and that she finds her way home, and that she's safe. Because the world is crazy out here, right? So there is also another neighbor, like 2 houses down. She's elderly, and her daughter lives about 30 minutes away. So if something was to go on, she can only call the police because she wouldn't be able to get there in time. So yes, and she stays like 2 houses down from me. So what happened was I saw a car coming up the road, and honey, it was just frantic. I heard some screeching tires in front of the house. I said, my daughter's like, Mama, it's this little old lady out here, and she's so confused. What do you a nurse, you know what to do? So I run out there, and she's like, and I was like, honey, calm down. What is going on? She said, the cable's out. I said, yes, ma'am. Everybody's cable is out for a couple of hours. She said, but, and I said, you calm down. So I got her calmed. I put her car in park. I sat there, and she just started crying. I gave her a little hug. I said, breathe, and she breathed, and she calmed down. I said, now what is the problem? She said, I picked up the phone, and there was no dial tone, and I freaked out. And I'm like, okay. I said, do you have a cell phone? She said, no. She said, that's the thing. If my daughter calls me, she's going to think I hit the floor, and she's going to come way over here for nothing. And I don't want her to do that, so I'm such in the panic. I said, honey, here you go. I'm going to dial your daughter's number. You call her, let her know what's going on. You calm down, and I'm going to drive you back to your house. Make sure you in the house and calm down, and get you together, okay? And she said, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. See, y'all, my little elderly neighbors, they are something else. But I'm going to look out for my elderly, okay? Okay, because they looked out for me when I was younger. And that's where I get my wisdom from. It's from the elderly. Okay. After I owe y'all that explanation, because I felt like I did, I am going to review, give my comments, and on two people right now. Just right now. We got a 2-part Car Chronicle baby coming up, okay? So this is the first part. The first part is a review of Destiny Payton's interview with the AHA ladies. I think it was Bundy Blue, which is one of my favorites. She always asks the right questions. Jaylee's Corner, I love her too. She is too funny. And there were 2 young women, I cannot remember their names, and charge it to my head, not my heart. But I will shout y'all out as soon as I do my number 2 video. But anyway, they did a interview with her. So before we get started to dive into this interview, let's do our spiel, sis. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all ready? Say it with me. All content is alleged, and in my opinion, it is for fair use. It is for investigating, learning, searching, and research, okay? And it is for sheer entertainment. So, all things are alleged. And even if we have the proof to back up that proof to back up that proof, guess what, sis? It's still alleged. Let's talk about it, okay? Oh, child, Destiny did this interview, honey. And I am more confused than I was before she even came to the show. I mean, I don't know. But then I had an enlightening moment. Ping, ping, as I started listening and listening and listening. I'm like, no, oh. Anyway, so Destiny, there was a question asked about her and LeBarrick's marriage. How long did they date? How long did they date before they got married? You know, what he thought about the marriage and all this. So she gave a brief and Swiss cheese explanation. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Swiss cheese, holes all in it, okay? And so she said they had been dating 5 years before they got married. They was dating 5 years, and it was a long distance relationship. And she was working because she was making good money where she was, and she did not want to give up that job. He did not want to move, but then he asked her to marry him, and then she moved, and they got married a year in, like, the last year of their 5-year relationship. So technically, I guess you can say it was a 6-year relationship. Okay. They got married, moved. She moved back to Huntsville. They bought their home. After a couple of months after being married, she found out she was pregnant. Y'all, now, sis, hold on, sis. I'm getting to it, okay? Let's just hold on. It's coming. Hold on. It's coming. Okay, couple of months, she found out she was pregnant. Okay, so, and they were asked to be on the Love and Marriage Huntsville. She says that it was LeBarrick's idea to go on the show. And she said that she really initially didn't want to go on the show. I find that hard to believe, because Destiny like attention. And in my opinion, I don't believe that at all. And then she said once they got on the show, you know, they got settled, and she had the baby, little Law, little cute thing. She said the pandemic was hitting and everybody, you know, was locked down. She said Madani was closed due to the pandemic. She said her and LeBarrick was in the house with each other day in and day out, and they were fighting and fussing, and, you know, he was doing mean things to her. She says that she would have to take a bath with the baby in the bathroom because he did not want anything to do with the baby. He would not take care of the baby or anything like that. Y'all, I don't believe that. In my opinion, I don't. But I got my theory. You know, I'm a conspiracist. And, well, I'm not a conspiracy. I like theory because it can be proven. Okay? And she said they were just fussing and fighting. So, he filed for a divorce. And, moved out. And then there was the question of, so everybody was talking about the government assistance, right? And so so what kind of assistance did she receive? And she said that it was government assistance financially. It wasn't like food stamps or anything like that. But she did receive government assistance. I don't believe that. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, number one, you're on the show. You live in a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 3-fireplace home, which is beautiful. You got an income from a husband, because at the time, you were going through a divorce. You wasn't divorced. You have your own business. And you took out a PPP loan, which you said you did not take out of. You know what I'm saying? You said you didn't take it out. You remember that, Destiny? Yeah, you said it. We didn't say it. When you were asked about the PPP, you said, no, I didn't take out a PPP loan. Okay, it's on national TV. Can't backpedal now, baby. Roll on up into the truth. But hold on. More is coming. More is coming. So anyway, she got to talking about she had to have government assistance, and the agreement with her and LeBaric was that he will take care of the mortgage for a year and let her save her money so she can get the house into her name and to take over the mortgage and get Madani well off the ground. Okay, whatever. And that, you know, now it's time for her to get her business off the ground and get the house be refinanced. I'm sorry. And so this leads to her going into explaining that her and LeBaric were asked back on the show, but LeBaric did not want to return to the show simply because she would be on there. That sounds like some real, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing to say to you. I don't want you in my presence. It was some real shit that went down in that marriage. And so she returned to the show, and in the divorce decree, she said that it was agreed upon that she would not speak about their marriage on the show, what transpired. But you're speaking about it now, sis, with 4 different women and hundreds, thousands of people watching you. Make it make sense. That don't make sense, because it should be in any social media outlet, okay? But no. Y'all ready for it, ain't you? Sis, bruh, I'm coming, okay? I'm coming. I got you. Y'all know, this is just part of the interview. Now, I told you we got 2 parts of Chronicles. This is the first part. I call bullshit on all what Destiny said in that interview. That is the biggest bunch of bullshit I have ever heard. And she is Swiss cheesing it right now. Okay? First of all, y'all had a long distance relationship. LeBaric loved you enough to marry you, so he moved you back here, not knowing the shit that you was doing up there. Okay? So y'all move in together, y'all get married, and the date's not adding up with the pregnancy, in my opinion. So y'all start, the pandemic hit, y'all start to, be in the same house. Little Law come, and you notice he's not interacting with the baby. He's just there. You know why that man wasn't interacting with Little Law. You had to take him in the bathroom watching while you was taking a shower, blase, this and that. That man did not want to get attached to a baby. In my opinion, and alleged, that he might not have been the father to. So you know what y'all guys were doing, right? You guys were waiting on a DNA test. Oh yeah. Yes. I have figured it out. All the text messages, all the accusations on Destiny being out there in them streets, it all makes sense. LeBaric they were fussing because he was saying, how could you be pregnant and we just got married, but you this many months pregnant? Make it make sense to me. And then she's like, LeBaric, you remember that? Come on, y'all, picture it. And he stayed with her to take care of her because there is a possibility that he was the father. But when the baby came, he didn't want to get attached, in my opinion, until he knew that was his son. Okay? And once the DNA came, LeBaric's like, peace, I'm out of here. I am out. I'm done. I am done. And so there was the demise of the marriage. Now, far as Love and Marriage Huntsville, they came on there as a married couple. So when they came on as a married couple, LeBaric didn't want to be on there because she not want to film with her, period. No, there was no negotiating about it. So she was like, I guess I got to keep my place on this show. I have to pay this house mortgage. I got to get my finances together. So she created this fake beef with Mel. That's why you kept saying, I kept saying, so what did Mel do? Because you know me, I am very, 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 very much a person that look at both sides. Now, I see Mel and her interact, and all of a sudden this next season, there was no reason for her to be mad at Mel, but she created this false narrative and said that Mel wasn't supportive of her, and it was all a lie. But what she didn't know was Mel would see through the bullshit and cut her off. She didn't have planned for that. She thought, oh yeah, once I get my feet in the door and get planted, then by then me and Mel been made up, and then I can go on with my little married life, and then I can stay on the show. But Mel cut that shit off so quick, girl. Now she grasping at straws. So guess who she leeching on to now? Tisha and Marceau, and she damn done leached on to Martel. Everywhere Martel go, there she is. There's in Atlanta, there's Melody. They took a picture with Dr. Heavenly. And I'm not saying they together, but because I know Martel and allegedly is seeing this other lady that is always with them, and come to find out, allegedly that Martel has introduced this young lady that he's dating to Destiny, because now they're like really good friends. And so Destiny has been on this young lady's platform, having speaking engagements and doing things and making money. Her and Martel trying to build up their clientele. I guess they're trying to build and get their brand back together after both of them done ruined it, right? Which leads me to my second person, and that is Coleslaw, Ariane Curry Goat. She's the goat of the side chicks. Yes, side chick goat. Anyway, so have y'all last Sunday, after Love and Marriage Huntsville, she went live again, boring. She went live again, bashing Mel, bashing the show, saying the show was boring because, they are bored. They're just grasping at straws. They have nothing to talk about. Bitch, what show are you watching? Cause baby, Love and Marriage Huntsville is the bomb. It's one of the best shows out there right now. So I don't know what show you watching, but that goes to show you the ego that you have. The ego that you think you are so important. You are not. You are on live with your head all nappy, puffed up in a puff, look like it need to be, what you call that when they do that, flat iron down or cast iron down or iron down or something. It's just puffy. You got these little bitty baby t-shirts on looking like a 13-year-old and talking about you sexy. Girl, you look a hot damn mess on live, and you need to go fix yourself up and get yourself off the damn couch and be about your business. That's why you can't get nobody. You looking for attention in the wrong places at the wrong time and for the wrong person. Martel was the wrong person. It was not for you, and it had never been for you. You will always be second. The baby didn't make it no better, because once you brought that baby in, he was done. He said, I'm going to do my son, make sure he's fine. But you, I'm done. I'm tired of the babiness, the foolishness that you do. So, word on the curb is he got this young lady, I think her name is Ma, allegedly, and they've been dating. And I've been seeing them on different platforms and stuff. If you look closely, she's everywhere with Martel. Okay, so I heard that they were dating, honey, and she's a boss bitch. And she's a grown woman. So Martel did that little stunt on April the 1st, thought it was going to get Mel all hot and bothered. Didn't bother Mel. Mel didn't give a damn. And so that stunt didn't work. After that, he was like, forget this. I cannot do this. I can't. So now she mad. Coleslaw is pissed, honey. She online. Me and Martel ain't together. Y'all need to leave it alone. Bitch, you look like y'all ain't together. Okay, your head all nappy, you're talking to your kids any kind of way. Little Nas just running around knocking shit over, could knock his head off and you don't care. All you worried about is what kind of lip gloss you got. Bitch, it's 99 cents, okay? 99 cents with mint flavor in it, okay? You could made that for your damn boutique, okay? Get you some base, add you some mint, and put your little coleslaw sign on there. But you too dumb to do that, okay? Oh my word. Let me give you some advice. Get on your grind. Stop looking like you've been thrown away. I know you mad because Martel don't want you no more, allegedly, in my opinion, and all that. I know you're mad. I can look at you and tell, honey, you're just upset that this man don't want you. He didn't want you from the beginning. You just the one got caught. That's what you can't understand. He didn't want you because there were others. You just got caught. And you the one that had the baby. Okay? Okay. And so I don't ever see this young woman packing nothing up for her boutique. I hardly ever see her anything about a grind. I don't see nothing that she put on her Instagram about her boutique. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is going on with her. You know what's going on. She depressed now. Because her and Martel are not together. He dumped that ass, allegedly. And in my opinion. Okay? Now she on the live bashing Mel. Talking about it's boring. Y'all going with y'all princess. Yeah, child. Cause Mel bringing the heat, baby. She has burnt many. And I like it. Including your dumb ass. Anyway. So this is why this all makes sense. That's why she's been going live lately. She only goes live when Love and Marriage Huntsville come on because she think her little 749 side chicks is going to make a difference in the viewership. That's how dumb they are. Okay, the Side Chick Dumb Club Award. That's exactly what it is. Girl, you better recognize this is one of the top shows. This ain't about no 749 ain't gonna make a dent in the viewership because where that 749 side chicks are, there's 1,450 more coming in to watch, okay? Because Mel is being blessed with it. All right, you can never be Mel. You got to be yourself, baby. And you right now, the only thing I see is a little girl that's 15 or 16 years old caught up in a 30-year-old body. And the mindset is of a 15-year-old. Talk like it, act like it, little body like it. That's right, little body. Don't nobody want no little girl but a pedophile. Ooh, Lord, forgive me. Not, I can't say that on YouTube, but them filers, you know what I'm saying? So, baby, get yourself together and act like a woman. Be a woman. And get your business together. And start calling people linebackers when we damn running backs, because we run that shit up and we run that shit back, baby. We run that shit. We run the bag. You hear me? We make the money, baby. We are out here with careers and education. All right? So before you talk, get yourself together, because until you do, we're going to still come at your ass. We're going to drag you and drag you because you dragging us. So this is what we like to do, because little hard-headed, arrogant, insecure little girls like you ask for it. Point blank, period. So yeah, this is part 1 of Car Chronicles. I will be back with part 2. And y'all, thank y'all so much for listening and sharing and just being a great audience. Thank y'all so much. When I tell you guys, I am so grateful. And thank you for the cash outs, Miss Stuckey and Miss Smith, Aretha Smith. Thank y'all so much. And I am willing, I want everyone to give. If it was $1 from each one of my subscribers, you know how much that would go towards my channel? I'm not begging, but the Lord loves a cheerful giver. You give, more you give, the more come back to you. But you know, I want to be able to do a podcast like thing, and I gotta have lights. You know, I'm a photographer, and I got lights for my camera, and I got the setup for that. But God, these microphones and stuff, these things expensive. You know, got college kids. Anyway, but it's $ Teresa Lindsay 12. Honey, you can write me off on your taxes. All you gotta do is say I'm a charity case. All right. Y'all just write me off on your taxes, honey. That's all you have to do. Y'all don't know I'm your tax break, baby. All right, you guys, I will be back with the second half of the Car Chronicles, baby. You guys take it easy. Go eat some lunch. Get ready, because we're going to deep dive all the way in it. You might need your scuba gear for this one. All right. Hold on. It's coming, baby.